we have not rescued our country yet. So why the haste to write a book, a documentary, or a movie? We're not there yet, because the guys who brought Nigeria to its knees are still in charge of Nigeria. It doesn't matter that they've changed their cultural looks, because when Buhari was in power, everybody was wearing the Hausa hat. If you go to Abuja now, everybody is wearing Yoruba Pentagon, because that is what is in vogue. And it's all about business as usual. Because the man who is in charge now said it's Yoruba, it's his own turn. He didn't say it's Yoruba's turn. But the Yorubas accidentally and mistakenly thought he was saying that it's their turn. Now the Yorubas are facing what we call a Nikon Lopa. Yes, not a Milokon anymore. And the rest of Nigeria are facing what they call renewed shaking, which is the opposite of renewed hope. So, having got to that point, we cannot be celebrating the end of a battle when the war is not over yet. But that's not the reason for us now to gather together and appreciate small victories. And one of these victories is that we can say to them that, well, we give you a middle finger. Yes, and we got away with it. But it's not the middle finger we want to give these guys. We want to give them a sucker punch. That is what Nigeria needs, so that they will be completely dislocated. And I would say to you, because so many people want to ask me, what is detention like? There's nothing new about detention, because I've been there before. But if you have never been to detention before, which was why I was advising my friend Olufaloye when he would come to, if you haven't been there before, you don't want to go there. Yes. Because one of the things they will do to you is to destabilize you, and they want to disempower you, and they want you to beg for your rights. They want you to beg for the simplest thing. But for someone like me who is used to, I'm a repeat offender when it comes to Nigerian states, I didn't worry when they took away my phone. I was reading books. But someday I found a way to smuggle in a phone. I was making phone calls. Even the day they wanted to release me, they made a call to me and said, they said they should release you. When they came to me and said, go and get your things, no, we want to see you downstairs. I said, I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. He said, and when I came back again, I went and made another phone call. He said, what did you do to these people? They have wrong come, they said you don't want to leave. He came back and said, Mr. Sowore, if you don't go, we are going to force you. I said, no, tomorrow is Christmas, I want to spend it with you. Yes. It was because I was able to smuggle in a phone. And when I left, I discovered that the Nigerian state had over 160 DSS officers working on my case. 160 DSS officers. And when I met one of them, I said, Nigeria's kids need 160 teachers. You didn't provide it to them, but you provided 160 officers just to punish a person who doesn't care about punishment. Because they transferred all of them after I left, accused of aiding me in smuggling these cell phones and all that. As I mentioned to you, the Nigerian state elevates and celebrates criminals. We were detained across from Boko Haram commanders. I've never seen anybody enjoy like these guys. They are beard, they have two combs that they were using in combing their beard. One of them had the audacity to tell me that while he's even there, he had access to women, and that he had a baby while he was there, and that he didn't like the woman anymore. He had to ask them to go and bring Boko Haram commander in detention. You're welcome, sir. I was also, as you guys are aware, detained with Dasuki. Yes, not the same cell, but we used to meet on Saturdays to watch football. Dasuki is an Arsenal fan, That's why I told him that I think that's why you like punishment. And it's unbelievable that he was very sure that nothing will come out of his trial. In fact, by the time I met him, he doesn't go to court anymore. He says, Sowore, whenever they are tired, they will let me go. But that's not until he accused me of being the one who brought him to detention. I said, how? He said, it's the Harry Potters that brought me here. Good luck. Good news was that I was the one who also got him released from detention. Courtesy of the advocacy you all did with the Congress. But I must also thank the US officials who stood up for us here. There was a senator now in trouble, Bob Menendez. He did fantastic. And a congressman, Josh Gottheimer. Even when I was leaving when I was about to get the visa, he was practically on the phone calling to ensure that I was safe and on my way to the US. And there was a report that, contrary to what I've heard, my wife did not burn my passport. Not because she didn't want to, but she can't find it. Yes. Because I actually did not bring the passport to the house. I kept it with someone who took it to Rudolph's house.